What's up YouTube? Just thought I'd do a quick reptile room update. I've had a request through a message, so I thought I'd do it. It's not really a room as much as it's just a hall with 2 vivs in and a fish tank. But it's my little reptile area of the house. Hopefully I'll be getting more. I'm allowed to fill this alcove here with vivs, so hopefully in the near future there should be more. But I'll get started. This is a 2-foot fish tank, tropical fish inside, and right there is my girlfriend's map turtle. I think he's about 6 years old, but he's definitely male. I got him off a friend who needed him rehomed, so I rehomed him. And my girlfriend's always wanted a turtle for some reason. So this is Squirt, the map turtle. I can't remember what species of map turtle it is, but it's not Mississippian, it's not false map. This is his tank here. This is obviously his UV lamp and his heat lamp on his basking spot, which is just a bunch of rocks from the beach. Obviously they've been sterilised using Reptile disinfectant and then boiled. Exoterra plant. Sand is substrate, a couple of fish in there to keep them company. 2 fluoral filters just to make sure that they're getting the job done. This one here is the fluoral U2. This one here is the fluoral U1. Everything bar the basking light and basking setup there came with them. Apart from the rocks as well. Popped down the beach to get those the other day, but he seems to be enjoying it in his new home. I managed to catch him up there basking quite a lot through the day, which I've heard is quite odd because they're quite skittish, the map turtles. So that's a nice little treat when we do manage to get to see him up there and basking. Now this water is it's about half full. I'm not sure if I should fill it a bit more or not. Obviously I know that if I fill it too much you'll be able to escape. But I'm just wondering if I should fill it a bit more, give him a bit more depth, a bit more room to play with. Also I'm thinking of taking the condensation tray holders off shelves. If anyone knows how to do that, could you please tell me? Is it just a quick scalpel run along the silicone and then they just come off, or what, or will it structurally affect the tank? I think it'll be look a lot better with these off, and also the basking light is hitting off the glass there, so it'll give me a bit more room for the lights without the thing in the way, the shelf. And just to the left of the map turtle I have my 45-45-45 Exoterra cube, and inside here are my 2 crested geckos, male and female. I know that they've been sexed properly. They are only about 7 months old, nigh on 15 grams, but they've been sexed by someone who I'm pretty confident knows what they're doing. Poor sexed, of course. I'd know that that's not necessarily 100%. And I've got glass down here to make a viv when and if it's needed to split them up. I am aware that they will need to be split up at some point, but until that time comes, they're just in here for now. This is obviously the Exoterra 45 canopy, 2 UVs in there, thermostat, hydrometer, the thing that measures the humidity. Not doing that now. That is on 90%. That is just because I've just had my fogger on, which is just broke, which is down there. I'll explain how that works because it was quite a palaver to get that to work. But anyway, these are my cresties, like I said, some Clark's gecko food there. A couple of branches again, obviously reptile disinfected. Bamboos from the pet shop, cut some holes in so they can hide down there. Cocoa husk for the substrate, keeps the humidity quite well. The Exoterra back, some obviously fake plants and whatnot. I'll see if I can find them. I think the female is there, that's Molly, that is the female, and she is a Harlequin Dalmatian crested gecko. She has quite a few spots on her. I know that you can't really see there's that many there, but there is quite a few. And the male Rocco is, if I just move this you might be able to see him. Well, that's his tail anyway, and he is a chocolate buckskin. I'll see if I can get him from the side. Maybe not too well, but you get the idea with that. That's Rocco. He's a chocolate buckskin, and that's a male, and he's starting to develop a bulge. So I'm guessing that he is definitely male. Obviously, the female isn't 100% female until about 20 grams or so, I think it is, until they're just over a year old. But we'll see how that goes. But this is their little home, and they seem to love it. Even though now Marley is figured out how to get up and down the back of the background there, so I've had to stuff in a hole with a fake leaf just there. So I keep waking up in the morning and finding her halfway down the back, and that's quite a hassle to get her out. But yeah, this is the Cresty Viv. Right guys, this is the fogger that was on top of the Cresty Viv on top of the mesh. But for some reason it literally just stopped working before I made this video. Now the reason it's in a rub is because it was just an unbranded fogger from the internet. Looks a bit like the Exoterra one, but obviously not, because it doesn't work. But then again, and it had to be in 5 centimeters of water to work. And I wasn't too happy putting 5 centimeters of water in a pond or whatever in there, because of the cresties falling in. They are still quite young, and it harbours bacteria and whatnot. So I heard of an idea, and I put it to use. So what I did was I got a rub, and I silicone round the top so it wouldn't come out. Not the best siliconing, if that's even a word, but not the best placement of silicone ever. And then what I've done in here is I've, as you can see, I've cut out the bottom of the rub here, which is where the fog falls down. There's a perspex partition there onto the water side where the actual fogger is. And what happens is this obviously fogs up. It moves along the top of the water, goes over here, and then goes down there into the Viv, fogs up the Viv. Works quite well. And also there's no risk of a pond, pool, whatever, for my cresties to fall into and drown. But this fits on here, and obviously because it's a rub and it's got these handles, it pulls the silicone down, which makes this quite a tight fit. But it is literally just stopped working before I made this video. I'll see if I can get it to work again. The plug is quite hot, so I don't know if that was one of the reasons, but I'll find out. I'll just plug it in here real quick. No, it's still not working. So unfortunately I can't show how that works. Hopefully I either get a new one or get that working relatively soon, otherwise it's back to spraying. But before people have a go, I had the mister on in the morning until about midday, turned that off. That gave me a good humidity percentage, and then in the evening I do mist it with a spray bottle, which is just over there, the spray bottle, and that gives them some water droplets to lick off the glass and off the plants. So now, last but by no means least, is this 5x2x2 Viv with a 3-foot cork bark tube, but I'll get that later in a bit. Now this inside here is my 7-8 month Bosk monitor. Now she's a girl, and she was sexed by Monitor Mad, Steve Fu, who's a local reptile breeder. He's known quite well in the lizard and monitor world for doing what he does, to be female, so I'm pretty sure that it's going to be a female. Now I know that obviously she will need a bigger Viv when she grows, so I plan to update this one after Christmas, but this one does for what she needs it for at the minute. This is a basking spot, patio bricks, obviously again reptile disinfected and whatnot. Gives good heat at the minute. It's at a good 123.4 Fahrenheit, 50.8 degrees Celsius. This rock here is going to be a bit warmer for her. She prefers to lie in this one, I think. But that's all he did buy this huge par 38 bulb, which I got from B&Q. It's a lot cheaper than a reptile branded one. She's on topsoil, sterilised topsoil and sand substrate. It does dry out quite quick because of the ventilation in here, but it does get sprayed every other day. A couple of bark tubes, cork bark, this long 3-foot cork bark tube, And actually you can just see her in there. I'll do a quick video after this one, or add it on to the end of this one, of her out and about and walking around, handling maybe. Some vines. She loves to dig under this huge tube. There is a 60 watt there and a 60 watt there, because she likes to bask on top of here. There's another 60 watt there just to keep the water warm, which she's managed to foul, considering I changed it about 15 minutes before making this video. The ventilation is a adapted PC fan. This hasn't got a guard on as yet, because I know for a fact you can't get to it, but it isn't something that's going to go unnoticed. I am going to get a guard on there just as soon as I find one suitable. But yeah, that pumps out the air quite well. She's got a UV tube up here. I know that it's a controversial thing of monitors, well, Bosks and UV tubes, but why not? I've got one. If you're going to do something, why not do it properly? So that's her 5x2x2 Viv. I'll do a quick video of her out and about and handling and whatnot, and add it on at the end of this one. So guys, as promised, here's Hunter, the female Bosk from the 5x2x2. As you can see, she's really tame. Obviously she likes to scramble a bit, but if I put her down, she'll just wander around. I've got absolutely no problems with her ever. I mean, she's never tail whipped, hissed, bit or anything like that. She just gets on with things. She just goes for a walk. I mean, I'm quite happy putting my fingers in front of her. She has no problem with that. I can hand feed her as well. She's very gentle, and she is a captive form Bosk. I know that doesn't really make that much difference, but it is apparently that captive formed are a lot more intolerant of humans than captive bred. But she is a gorgeous monitor. I love her. She's about 17-18 inches long now. She weighs about, I don't know, last time I weighed her, I think she was, just check here, she was 433 grams, and she was captive farmed March 11 this year, so she's about 7-8 months now. And I love her. She's fantastic. She's got really nice markings down her back, quite nice spots, very tame temperament, never, like I said, never any trouble. Very nosy, very curious of what's going on, as all monitors are, flicking the tongue here, there and everywhere. But yeah, this is Hunter. Thank you very much for watching my setup video and brief handling video of Hunter here. I think she wants to get back in her Viv, so I'll let her get on to that, and comment, rate and subscribe guys. Thank you for watching.